All right, I want to call the Parks and Environmental Committee to order on Wednesday, March the 2nd at 9:00 a.m. I don't see a clock, so I'm presuming that's the right time.
9:04, but it's
9:04 a.m. So, Ms. Clerk, would you please do a roll call?
Alderman Vaccaro,
present.
Alderwoman Tyus, Alderwoman Martin, Alderman Todd,
Present.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard, Alderwoman Peel,
Here.
Chairwoman Boyd.
Present.
For present, you have quorum.
Okay, thank you. And so I wanted to get the approval of the minutes for February the 23rd.
I'll make a motion. We approve the minutes of the February 23rd meeting.
Can we get a second?
Second.
Okay, can we do a roll call?
Alderman Vaccaro,
Aye.
Alderwoman Tyus, Alderwoman Martin, Alderman Todd,
Aye.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard, Alderwoman Peel,
Alderman Peel, you're muted. Oh, there we go.
I was not I don't think I was at that meeting, so do I vote? Can I?
Yeah,
Can you vote?
it's just approval of the minutes.
Approval of minutes, you could vote even if you're not at the meeting?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you should have read them. I mean, have you read them?
Yeah,
Then you should be able to approve them.
okay, all right.
was that an aye?
Aye. Okay, thank you.
Chairwoman Boyd,
Aye.
4 aye votes.
All right. I wanted to, at this time, ask the vice chair to take over so we can, so I can introduce Board Bill 191 to review.
So, Madam Clerk, well, actually, Alderwoman Boyd, would you please introduce Board Bill 191?
Yes, I would like to introduce Board Bill 191 to the Parks and Environmental Committee. And Clerk, could you please read the introduction?
Board Bill 191, introduced by Alderwoman Pamela Boyd and Alderman Jesse Todd. An ordinance recommended by the Board of Estimate and Apportionment appropriating to the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry a portion of funds originally appropriated in Ordinance Number 71246 to the St. Louis Development Corporation for maintenance of Land Reutilization Authority properties and containing an emergency clause.
Thank you. Alderwoman Boyd, you're open to talk on your board bills.
Okay, this bill is to Alderman Jesse Todd and myself were pushing this bill to be approved by the Parks and Recreation Committee in regards to the dollars that they had left over through, who was it? It was, I'm all confused. They had dollars left through
LRA.
LRA, yeah, I couldn't even figure out who it was. They had dollars left through LRA, and the comptroller wanted us to move those dollars back to SLDC so we can make sure that Parks and Recs could have dollars to pay for contractors to start cutting on our grass. Everybody knows we have such an issue in regards to the grass cutting within the city. And the North Quarter has been hit heavier than most wards due to the fact we have more lots and vacant properties than other wards within the city. So we are asking for favorable
Consideration
on Board Bill 191.
Okay, let me go down the list. Tyus is not. Alderwoman Sarah Martin, any questions to the sponsor of Board Bill 191?
No questions.
Alderman Todd, you're on it. I would assume you have no
I don't have any
questions.
questions. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Alderwoman Tina Peel, any questions for the sponsor? Alderwoman, you need to unmute yourself.
I have no questions. I think this is a good use of the funds and is a necessity.
Okay, and I have no questions. Alderwoman Wide, you're welcome to close on Board Bill number 191.
And I ask for favorable consideration for Board Bill 191.
I will make a motion. We pass Board Bill 191 out with the due pass recommendation. Is there a second?
I second.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Vaccaro,
Aye.
Alderwoman Tyus, Alderwoman Martin,
Aye.
Alderman Todd,
Aye.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard, Alderwoman Peel,
Aye.
Chairwoman Boyd.
Aye.
5 aye votes.
By your vote, we have passed Board Bill number 191 out with the due pass recommendation. There's no other business, but I will turn the meeting back over to the chairwoman.
Okay, thank you very much. Does anybody have any resolutions for us to review? Committee discussions. The only committee discussion I wanted to kind of touch bases on, and I think at our last meeting, it was a great meeting because we had the chief and Lieutenant Amy Parker. And I want to say Greg Hayes there to talk about how we're going to partner in regards to the parks that we are calling hotspots, that we need to address the issues. So I think that they have come up with a plan to start working with the older people in the parks that they have the challenges with. And 2 of the parks that came up one was in the 18th ward and one was in the 11th ward that we had looked at. I was excited because I heard Lieutenant Amy Parker and the police had came up with a strategy on how they had started addressing their park. So I think that's a good thing for Alderwoman Sarah Martin, because she had been really talking about that park for a while. Alderman Todd, his park, they're going to start doing a project over there to see how they can start improving the safety in that park for his community. So I thought that meeting was good and we had a lot of good information that came out of it. The other thing, do we have any announcements? And excuse Alder people or Alderwoman Tyus, Alderwoman Shameen Clark Hubbard. It was one more. Oh, no, she's here. Alderwoman Sarah Martin, she's here. And so those are the excuse Alder people for this meeting. I'll call to make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, the Parks and Environmental Committee is adjourned. Thank you all very much.